The student wing of the COCOMI shut down several central government offices in Imphal, including the office of the Chief Electoral Officer and the Geological Survey of India. This action is part of their movement against the alleged disrespect of Manipur's identity by way of concealing of the name Manipur from a state government bus. The protest began with the closure of the office of the Chief Electoral Officer at Lamphel, followed by the Geological Survey of India office located within the campus of the Trade and Commerce Department. COCOMI student wings also tried to shut the office of the Directorate of Census Operation at Porompat in Imphal East. But due to deployment of large number of security forces led by SP Imphal East, the move failed to yield results. That is another development in Imphal Valley, viewers. The student wing of the COCOMI shut down several central government offices in Imphal, including the office of the Chief Electoral Officer as well as the Geological Survey of India. This action is part of their movement against the alleged disrespect of Manipur's identity by way of concealing of the name Manipur from a state government bus. The protest began with the closure of the office of the Chief Electoral Officer at Lamphel, followed by the Geological Survey of India office located within the campus of the Trade and Commerce Department. COCOMI student wing members also tried to shut the office of the Directorate of Census Operation at Porompat in Imphal East. But due to deployment of a large number of security personnel led by SP Imphal East, the move failed to yield results. All right, and to bring us all the latest, my colleague Lucky Boy joins us live from Imphal. So Lucky, the COCOMI seems to be intensifying the protests in Imphal Valley. How are these security arrangements? We've been given to understand there is anger amongst the people. But is anyone from the authorities trying to reach out to the protesters, Lucky?
Yes, Ronak, the agitation or the protests that have been organized by COCOMI have been supported by various civil society organizations, women folks, student association and local clubs and organizations. And yesterday itself, a large number of women have been forming human chain at Imphal More Road, particularly from Singchamai towards Lilong. And yes, they have been shouting and demanding the apology of the governor to the people for disrespecting the identity of Manipur, as well as they are demanding the resignation of Chief Secretary, DGP Manipur Police and the Security Advisor. And yes, not only human chain, there were a protest rally organized from Kurai Lamlong of Imphal East District towards Porompat of Imphal East. And yes, security forces were deployed in large number to prevent from any untoward incident, but no extra power or no extra forces have been used by security forces against the protester. As 2 days back, there were few protesters who got injured during the action of security forces. But yes, security forces are kept on high alert, but particularly at the round of Raj Bhavan, large number of security forces, CAPF, Indian Army, Assam Rifle were deployed as to prevent from movement of protester or mob towards the Raj Bhavan. Rana.
Right, Lucky, so women protesters in particular have been taken to the streets for the last 3 days. Are there more protests lined up for the evening today?
Yes, Ronak, more protests lined up, as we have got information that Maida Rally, Torch Rally might be organizing by local civil society organization, women folks at various places, particularly in Imphal East and West. And yes, the protests today itself, protests were also conducted at Kaching District and Bishnupur District. And yes, there were no untoward incident, no injury, as security forces did not take more power or more forces against the protesters, but they have been blocked to reach all the government offices. Meanwhile, the student wings of COCOMI have been targeting central government offices, and they have locked the office of the Chief Electoral Officer in Lamphel, and later they have once again blocked the office of the Geological Survey of India, and they have been also planning to lock further central government offices which are right now in Manipur.
Right. Also, Lucky, the COCOMI held a meeting with the MHA in New Delhi earlier today. So can we expect a breakthrough or at least an end to the protests for now?
Ronak, we have been trying to connect with the leaders who went, the 7-member teams who went to meet MHA at Delhi, but yes, we could not get much more details from them as their phone were unreachable. We could not communicate with them. But yes, as convener of the COCOMI, Khurajam Athauba, have mentioned that they will be bringing up all the issues that have been faced by the people right now in Manipur, as well as regarding the alleged disrespect of state identity, and as well as the decision that have been taken during a public convention that was held in previous month. So they might be introducing all this point to the team of MHA, and they will be talking on that.
All right, so hopefully we can expect a briefing, a proper briefing from the COCOMI delegation in due time. Thank you very much, Lucky, for now, for all those latest updates.